Where in the world is Carmen Sandiego?
Let's do it with a scenario where you're sad about the passing of Carmen Sandiego.
She's passed away already?
Yeah, she passed.
Well, then I know where she is. Lily, for your surprise showcase, please break down how to do a French accent. Please reread the card in a French accent. Lily, for your surprise showcase, please break down how to do a French accent. Please flip the page. The red roses were fresh yesterday. The red roses were fresh yesterday. R's are distinctly very French. It's a sound that I feel like is only really used in French. Red roses. The first instinct is like doing a very strong R to sound French, like the red roses, or like the TH also is like people often go to like Z, which I feel like nuance it a little bit, but the R is for sure. The red roses were fresh yesterday. The red roses were fresh yesterday. Where in the world is Carmen Sandiego? Where in the world is Carmen Sandiego? The W's aren't quite as articulated, I feel like, as like the R's or the TH's. But I feel like what's interesting with this one is like a word like Diego, since it can be like it's a name as well. That to me is like one of the words that you can just kind of say like how you would say it in French, like Diego, because that's just the name. And Carmen, too, is like a name, so you would just say that how it is. Some words you can just say the French version of because that's what they would be anyway. Where, notice that R, in the world is Carmen Sandiego. Where in the world is Carmen Sandiego? Where in the world is Carmen Sandiego? Professor, if we heat the solid too quickly, won't it sublimate? Professor, if we heat the solid too quickly, won't it sublimate? I feel like the French have a sound for their pauses, or for our pauses, which is just kind of like, which I guess is universal, but it's very prominent in French language. Professeur, if we, it's almost like you're looking for the other word, you're waiting for it to come to you, and so you're doing something in the interim. Also, what's interesting about this one is, notice the H in heat kind of disappears when you're doing it in a French accent. It would be eat, so it's almost like you're eating something. The H goes away. Sublimate, well, I think just the emphasis is more on mate than sub. In English, you would say sublimate, or I would say that. And in French, it's more like sublimate. Professor, if we eat the solid too quickly, won't it sublimate? Professor, if we eat the solid too quickly, won't it sublimate? Please take a bow.